Hey guys, welcome back. As mentioned last episode, today I want to try doing another ascension run. In general, we haven't had a lot of good luck with running these in the past, but I do really want to try and get another run going, and it's a good way of trying to get an elixir or a scav for our two bounties. So, let's make the crystal. And we'll get some more smooth stone. Perfect. And since we of course still have both of our bounties, let's hope that we can start today off with a nice win. What have you got for us? Elixir, okay, and it looks like a nice geode theme, which I do always absolutely love. So I guess now we mostly just have to hope that we get some good rolls on this elixir. As always, if we can get some good rolls on the horde mobs, I will be incredibly happy. But if we could just get some good rolls on something, we might be able to do this. And that would also mean completing our elixir bounty, which would be so satisfying. I would absolutely love to complete that. But I guess we'll just have to see what is in store for us. Hopefully something good. Oh, and there's a hand in the first room. I love when there's a hand in the first room. Do you have elixir? You have some. Okay, and how about your wooden chests behind you? Have you also got some? Nope. Wooden chests don't seem to have any. Okay, not the best start, but what about any of you guys? You also have a little bit. What about ores? Ooh. Ores are actually pretty good. Okay, I do think if we can find an ore room, that should hopefully be what we need. So maybe we'll just go running for that. Decisions. None of them easy to make. Let's see what we can find. Oh, hello there. Well, I mean, I will most certainly take all of these gilded chests. They even have a little bit of elixir. And we have got the treasure goals, which does make this even easier to explore. Tell you what though, the treasure goggles are actually surprisingly helpful inside of here. Because normally you spend much more time checking each section to see if it has any chests. But here I can just see at a glance that I'm not missing any along these walls, and it's a lot quicker to deal with. So I do very much appreciate that. Perfect. Okay, I think that should be everything from in here. How many jewel pouches? Ooh, boy, that's like 12 jewel pouches in this room. We do not see these libraries very often, but when we do, I sure do love them. Yes, thank you for the extra minute. I will take it. Oh, hello there, paint bucket room. What are you doing here? I mean, it's very nice of you to come round again. I will happily take what you've got, but what are you doing visiting me so soon? Perfect. Well, thank you very much for visiting me. That was incredibly kind of you, but I must away. You, what do you want from us? Kill 62 assassin mobs. That's an awful lot. Well, that's quite probably not going to happen, because we haven't got slimes, which is the one way I can see that happening. But I suppose I can give it a try. We are over halfway through the vault, and we are not halfway through this elixir. There's something about these ascension vaults that always just seem to cause us so much trouble, and I don't know what it is. Ooh, this might be an ore room. Hello up here? Do you have... Yes, ores! Okay, if you could have a ton of ores with a ton of elixir, I would be incredibly happy. This is what I've been looking for. Man, I love how in the space of one room, we went from, yeah, this elixir looks like it's probably not going to get done, to, yeah, we've got a pretty good shot at doing this. Just one little room can make all the difference. Oh, hi there, champion. How you doing? You're taking all of my mana away from me, I see. It's not very nice of you. What after that mana? But thank you for the epic chestplate. Oh, is this another ore room? Yes, okay, perfect. This should definitely be enough to get us to complete this. We should be so good. Ah, an ascension run that looks like it isn't going to start off with a failure. And we finally get to complete our elixir bounty. Ooh, what a good start to the day. Challenge to kill 62 assassin mobs is about to expire, which, I mean, we all knew that was coming. But we can consume a lodestone, so we are safe on that front, which is fantastic. What have you got us? Oh no, you got ethereal. That's not great. That's a chance for mobs that spawn to be ethereal, which means that you can't kill them. That's real not good. Okay. Well, let's try and, let's loot this, and then we're gonna try and avoid spawning any mobs, because any mob that spawns has a chance to be ethereal, and I'm not dealing with that. That just doesn't sound like a fun time. Let's just head out, and we actually did it. Honestly, I think like the last 2 or possibly 3 times we have done one of these ascension runs, we have failed on the first vault. So it does feel very good to actually complete the first one, especially when it also completes our bounty. And I mean, we got 98 coin piles, 216 ores, which were definitely the MVP of that vault, and like 151 chests, and 237 mobs. We really didn't get that many of them. Man, finding the gilded library with 81 gilded chests, and then also finding the paint bucket room with a ton of other chests, I mean, that was definitely one hell of a first vault. I mean, Christ. And just look at this loot. 199 vault diamonds, 7 mystery eggs, a ton of ores, a charm, 22 jewel pouches, and 10 gear pieces. Plus, we finally completed one of our bounties, and we completed the vault. So we also get all of this. So first, let's look through this frankly ridiculous amount of jewel pouches. Ooh, 4.7% copiously? Yes, please. I mean, actually, that's got a pretty high mining speed and some copiously. I will take that. Oh man, those are all very low. Let's gamble. 9% trap disarm. I will take it. Those are all very low again. Let's gamble. 10% trap disarm chance. Even better. 9%. Ooh, hammer size. I am always a sucker for hammer size. Those are all pretty low. Let's gamble it. Ooh, 1.6% item quantity. I think we will be scrapping that. Ooh, 4.7% copiously. Yes, please. Trap disarm. Max roll trap disarm chance. Sure, why not? 4.8% copiously. Thank you, thank you. Trap disarm. Ooh, those are all pretty low. Let's gamble. 2.1% item rarity. That's probably going to get scrapped. A legendary full block of reach? I mean, it's a base roll on the legendary, but it's still a legendary. 2.7% item rarity. I think I'll be taking that. That's a pretty high durability roll. Why not? Actually, that's another high durability. Let's take that. 4.1% copiously. I think I will take that. 2.7% item rarity. Ooh, hammer size. Let's go for hammer size. Max roll trap disarm chance. Sure. Ooh, those are all pretty bad. Let's gamble. 1.9% item quantity, mid-roll, mining speed, and vanilla immortality. That's actually probably going to get scrapped. 3.8. Ooh, 2.7% item quantity with some durability. Sure, why not? Let's gamble this one. 4.7% copiously. Wonderful. Ooh, a legendary 13% trap disarm chance plus some reach. Yes, please. And we just have one more. Ooh, 2.7% item rarity. Sounds perfect. Considering there's only like 3 jewels that we don't actually want from those 22, that was a very good hit rate. I will most definitely take that. And as for all of this gear, ooh, new chestplate transmog, always very welcome. And I think we will just be keeping these two. So first we have this 28% Tenos Affinity Charm with 11 uses, which seems pretty handy. And then we also have the Epic Chestplate, which gave us the new Transmog. And it has our preferred 3 prefixes, so I think I'm going to check this against my backup chest, because it hasn't got great durability or very many repairs, but it has a decent amount of crafting potential. So I will double check this one. And then we can't forget we also have our stat booster pack. So let's see what's in this. Extra item rarity, extra critical hit resistance, or extra attack speed. Ooh, I mean, this is very shiny, but I'm not overly worried about my critical hit resistance. So is it attack speed or item rarity? Let's go for item rarity. I do really like getting rare items. Okay, that was a very good start to our run, so let's hope we can keep that going. So let's make ourselves another crystal. Ooh, there's something at the back there that I do not have enough of. What is it? Ooh, I don't have enough dye. Well, that's very easy to remedy. Thank goodness for the copious amount of ink sacs that we have on hand. And since we completed our bounty, we can of course take another one, and we have find 25 silver scrap and get 2 echo and 7 gold. I mean, yes please. And this time I'm going to remember from the start, these are the doors we are looking out for. Luckily, most of them are very distinctive, so hopefully we'll be able to find at least one of those inside this vault. It would also be quite nice if it could be a scav, but let's just see what we get. Alright, ooh, it is a scav. Wonderful. And we need 6 red scrolls, 5 empty jars, 33 ripped pages, 6 skeleton bone shards, and 13 purple mob essence. Okay, I mean, I actually think the thing that is most likely to cause us problems is actually the purple mob essence, because we have run into that issue quite a lot of times. I mean, things like red scrolls are also very much able to completely mess us up, but that purple mob essence might be tricky. But it hasn't given us anything that's epic or omega or even rare, so hopefully we might be able to give this a pretty good shot. And we have got, it looks like, a nice lush theme, which are ever so pretty and lovely to be in. So let's just see what we can find. It would be great if it could just randomly give us a lot of dwellers to deal with. Yes, an extra minute. Thank you very much. I will most definitely take that extra time. I'm going to need it. Ooh, that's a sparkletine door. I'm pretty sure that's one of the keys we have. Right, let's just clear all of these slimes and then we can get that door. Hello, sparkletine door. Thank you very much. Ooh, rare boots. Thank you, thank you. Bonus ornate chests, always fantastic. And a bunch of mod boxes and stuff. Lovely. And of course, the guaranteed legendary boots, which, ooh, I look forward to seeing what we get on them. Oh, and we completed our bounty. Well, that's lovely. Do you have anything interesting? Ooh, you have a guaranteed Omega helmet. Why not? 7 gold, I can afford to buy that. Hello, purple mob essence. Thank you very much. And soul mirror, lovely, lovely. And I think that was another purple mob essence. Okay, if you could just keep being this forthcoming with the purple mob essence, I would be incredibly thankful. We could really do with finding an ore room for the skeleton bone shards. I believe this is indeed an ore room. Yes, it is. Hello. Let's take a quick stock of where we're at? So we've got 2 of the red scrolls, only 1 of the empty jars, 15 of the rip pages, all of the skeleton bone shards, and about half of the purple mob essence. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a tricky one, but at least we don't need to look for any more ores, which is definitely good, but we do still need a good number of everything else. What do you want? Mine 49 gold ores. Well, I definitely should have found that before I just got all of my skeleton bone shards, but if we run into another ore room, maybe I will just do it, because yeah, definitely looks like it's going to be tricky if we ever want to complete this vault, because yeah, it wants a lot of stuff that we are not finding a ton of. Hello, do you have, yes, empty jar? 2 empty jars. Lovely, thank you very much. Alright, Idona, how are you punishing me? Feeding. Oh, it's where taking the damage removes the heart. Wonderful. Yeah, unfortunately, we're still a little bit far off on pretty much everything, except from the skeleton bone shards, so we need to head out. Well, at least we got 1 on our ascension run done. That is better than how they have gone as of late. But yeah, despite it being deceptively easy, that was definitely not the easiest thing in the world. We just didn't find enough of things. But we did get 75 coin piles, 76 ores, open a treasure room, get 151 chests, and 693 mobs. So all in all, we did an awful lot of stuff, which is always fantastic. Man, score of 1 is better than score of 0. And while we unfortunately didn't manage to complete that vault, we did get some really good loot. We got 26 mod boxes, 5 mystery eggs, over 700 bronze, a bunch of ores, a bonus ornate catalyst, enough soul mirrors to redeem yet another vault god capstone, and 7 gear pieces, including the guaranteed omega from the vendor and the legendary boots from the treasure room. Plus, on top of all of that, we completed our silver scrap bounty, so we also get this. So let's see what we get from all of this lovely, lovely gear. Ooh, a new helmet transmog. We are getting so many new transmogs today. We found 1 piece of gear with a legendary modifier, which is of course the guaranteed legendary boots from the treasure room. And I mean, it's got a 19% resistance, which is a base roll, but it hasn't really got a huge range, but it is only a rare, and man, I don't know. I might check it against some of the things in our backup chest, because I do think that 19% resistance could be quite handy, but am I really going to sacrifice either health or increased attack damage to use this? That I don't know. But it does have a good durability modifier and is soulbound, and it has a decent amount of crafting potential, so I will check this in my backup chest, but it could be better. There is definitely room for improvement. And then the other thing we found that I'm going to keep hold of is, of course, the Omega helmet that we got from the vendor. And it definitely does need some work. The implicit armor isn't great, and actually neither is the critical hit resistance, and all the prefixes and suffixes definitely could use some work, but it has a pretty mid-roll durability, and it has 4 repairs, so it does have some very good qualities to it as well. So I think this will ultimately be worth keeping hold of, but I'm probably not going to move to just using it quite yet, because R1 does have quite a lot of things in its favour. And I think we have time for 1 more vault today. And I'll admit I was a bit torn whether to start another ascension run or do a guaranteed scav with some modifiers, but I went into today with the intention of running 3 ascension vaults, so that is what I'm going to do. So let's start a new crystal. And we can take another bounty, so we have kill 36 assassin mobs for a mystery egg and 3 black chromatic steel. Sounds pretty good to me. And well, let's just see what we get. What have we got? Ooh, it is another scav and it wants 12 purple mob essence. Okay, 4 spider webbing spools, 3 cracked scripts, and 7 skeleton bone shards. Okay, I mean, we will see. I don't think we ended up with 12 purple mob essence in the last vault, but maybe we will get lucky. And 4 spider webbing spools definitely requires a lot of luck, but is doable. Same for cracked scripts, and yeah, skeleton bone shards, we just need to find an ore room and that will hopefully happen for us. But, oh boy, this is definitely not going to be a walk in the park. But let's just see what we can find. At least we're in a lovely mushroomy theme, which always makes me feel better about pretty much everything. So it's definitely got that in its favour. Hello, ooh, purple mob essence. Nope. Purple mob essence? Nope. What about you, purple mob essence? Thank you. At least one of you is being polite, honestly. What are you? Ooh, ore room. Hello, do you have skeleton bone shards for me? I think we should be good on that front. Yes, 8 skeleton bone shards. Perfect. Thank you for the spider webbing spool. Thank you for my bounty. That was very nice of you. Extra item rarity. Thank you very much. Oh, finally some coins. You know you want to give me some cracked scripts. That's 1. I mean, I will take 1 as a good start. Yes, cracked scripts. Perfect. I think we might actually have enough cracked scripts, which would be fantastic. How are we doing? We have all of the skeleton bone shards, all of the cracked scripts, but only 1 of the spider webbing spools and 5 of the purple mob essence. We really need just wooden chests and dwellers. Ooh, that was another spider webbing spool. Lovely. We do not need anything from coins. Sorry, dragon. I'm gonna have to pass you up. Although, actually, are there a lot of dwellers in this? Let's have a very quick look. It has been so long, I can't remember if we get a bunch of dwellers in this room, but if we do, this could actually be kind of sick. I know that we do get a bunch of champions and a lot of pillagers, but I can't remember if we get dwellers. If we get dwellers, that would be incredibly helpful. Oh, it's champions now. Of course it would be. Okay, you guys aren't helpful. You're not what I need. Whether it used to have them or not, it definitely doesn't anymore, so let's just keep going. That's such a shame, just for a second. Just for a second I thought that was going to be our saving grace. Man, how are you meant to get a bunch of dwellers these days? Like, once you've got 100% trap disarm and you can't get any more traps, it's so difficult to actually get enough dwellers to get the purple mob essence, which is weird. Maybe I have to start bringing, like, a tool that has less trap disarm so that I'm more likely to get a trap so that I can get the dwellers? I don't know, that feels like such a backwards mechanic. Like, you definitely want this, it's objectively better, but we're actually gonna sometimes punish you for having it. It feels weird. Maybe it's just me. Let's just repair you. Last repair on these leggings. Gonna have to make sure we have some spare ones available when we need them. That's 1. Okay, we need 1 more of them, and then we need, man, 6 purple mob essence. It's just not gonna happen for us now, is it? Hi there, guys. Could all of you give me purple mob essence, please? Or none of you could. That's also fine. Well, at least we did manage to get all of the spider webbing spools, because I did not think we were going to get that bit. But then we also still just 3 purple mob essence off. But closer than I thought. We got 48 coin piles, 60 ores, 149 chests, and 755 mobs. 104 wooden chests to get our spider webbing spools is pretty good. But how many dwellers? We got 33 vault dwellers in that entire vault and gave us 9 purple mob essence. God, it is just so difficult when you've got a high trap disarm. And once again, while we didn't get to complete, we did at least come out with some good loot. 12 mod boxes, a decent amount of ores and focuses, a jewel pouch, and 22 gear pieces. Plus, we also managed to complete our assassin mod bounty, so we also get this. So, let's see what's inside our jewel pouch. Reach, mining speed, durability, vanilla mortality, or 2.7% copiously. None of those are great, so let's just gamble it. And we got, base roll item rarity. I think we will just scrap that. And as for all of this gear, we managed to find one piece of gear with a legendary modifier, and that is this rare helmet with a plus 12 armor, which I'm actually kind of tempted to keep hold of this helmet. I mean, it's only rare, so we unfortunately wouldn't be able to get all of our prefixes, but plus 12 armor and plus 30% item rarity, as well as a pretty good armor roll and 3% lucky hit chance. It's actually very tempting, and also a high durability and a insane amount of repair slots. So I think I might keep hold of this. I don't know if I will move straight to it, but I do think it is probably worth keeping hold of because it has a lot of things in its favour. So I think we will keep hold of that. And I think just before we finish for the day, I want to try rolling another stack of mystery eggs because one of these days it's going to give me a glow squid egg, and today could be that day, and we have found actually a really good amount of mystery eggs today, so it seems like the right day to give it a shot because maybe that's the vault gods giving us a sign and they're giving us a bunch of mystery eggs going, try it today, and one of these will give you what you want. It probably isn't that, but good lord, I can hope. So let's just see what we get. And we have donkey, rabbit, panda, cat, pig, sheep, cow, parrot, cod, mushroom, strider, glow squid! Oh my god, we got one of them! We got a glow squid egg! I really was starting to think that people were trolling me when they were commenting saying that they had them. But that's a glow squid egg! Jesus Christ. I mean, we also got like pufferfish and squid and tropical fish and flutter and axolotl and salmon and chicken, but no one cares about those. We actually got a glow squid spawn egg. Holy. Okay. I need to set up a space for the glow squid right now. Oh, this is such a big day. I will admit, this looks dreadful. The design of this wall has been ruined, but I don't care. Because it's what we've been waiting for. 100 levels. And Lord knows however many episodes we've done of this. But we have a glow squid. This is such a small thing, but I cannot begin to tell you how happy I am right now. We have waited so long for this, and yes, it's going to take ages for it to generate any glowing, but I just don't care. We finally got a glow squid. I hope you guys are as excited about this as I am, because oh my god, it has taken us so long to get this. I mean, it would be lovely to get 4, but just getting this one, that was the main hurdle I needed to cross, and we finally did it. Oh, this has made my entire week. And on that fantastic note, I think I'm going to leave this episode here. And it was a very fun time. We found Omega Rooms, finally completed one of our bounties, completed an Ascension Run Vault, which at this point is quite the achievement for me, and we finally found our glow squid egg. I could not be happier. Next episode, I do want to try and complete this scav bounty, so maybe we will run some guaranteed scavs and see what happens. And then, if we find ourselves still struggling to complete, then we could always add some fun modifiers to the final vault and give ourselves a little bit of an edge, because that could be quite fun. But until then, thank you guys for watching, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!